17 January 2022 Morning Murli Om Shanti BapDada Madhuban. Sweet children, listen to and read the Murli with a lot of love. Fill your aprons with the jewels of knowledge and you will claim a right to the future kingdom. Question: why shivbaba called the innocent Lord? Answer: because shivbaba puts right in a second anything of the children's that has been spoiled. It is said that King Janak received liberation in life in a second. It wasn't a matter of just the one King Janak. The Father gives all of your liberation in life in a second. He puts right anything of Bharat that has become spoiled. He makes unhappy children happy for all time. This is why everyone remembers him as the innocent Lord. Shankar cannot be called the innocent Lord. Song: no one is unique like the innocent Lord. Om Shanti. The Father, the innocent Lord, first of all gives a direction to his children. Say in remembrance of the innocent Lord. Human beings cannot be called innocent. Only shivbaba can be called the innocent Lord. Even Shankar cannot be called the innocent Lord. Only the one who puts right anything that has gone wrong, that is the one who makes unhappy ones happy, is called the innocent Lord. Everything has been spoiled for the people of Bharat. Therefore, the one who puts everything right for Bharat would surely come in Bharat, would he not? He shows you the way to put everything right in a second. Janak was also shown the way. It wasn't that everything was put right for just one person. If everything was put right for Janak and he received liberation in life, there must definitely have been a kingdom too. As well as him, many others would also have received liberation in life. The people of Bharat understand that Bharat was liberated in life. Heaven is also referred to as liberation in life. Hell is referred to as life of bondage. This is Raj Yoga. Only through Raj Yoga is the kingdom established. It wasn't a matter of one Janak alone. God taught Raj Yoga and also gave the kingdom. You can truly see how Lakshmi and Narayan of the golden age received their kingdom. It is now the iron age. Government of the people by the people has now been established. This is government by the community. After this, there will be the golden age. You know that Lakshmi and Narayan performed such actions in their previous birth that they thereby attained the Sun dynasty kingdom. Then there was the Moon dynasty. There was a transference of the kingdom. You know that the Gita is the most elevated religious scripture through which three religions are established. All other religions just have one scripture each. The confluence age also has just the one scripture. Praise is sung of the Gita alone. It is through this Gita that everyone receives salvation. So only the one grants salvation. The Gita also mentions the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra, through which old hell is destroyed and heaven is established. There is no question of being confused about this. Baba has explained first of all, you have to give the Father's introduction. He is the master of the world who establishes heaven in the world. He is everyone's father. Then Lakshmi and Narayan became the masters of the world. Shivbaba must definitely have given them the kingdom. It is now the iron age and Bharat is like a shell. Debts continue to increase and this is why the government tries to buy gold. How did Bharat become like a diamond? Lakshmi and Narayan received the kingdom of heaven. Did they not? You children know that you too have to tolerate insults. Even the deities have been defamed in Bharat. Those of other countries praise them a great deal. They know that the deities were the masters of ancient Bharat. You children now see everything in a practical way. Among your children, only those who have broad, unlimited intellects would have happiness. A broad and unlimited intellect is one that imbibes everything and inspires others to imbibe it. Don't think that 5 or 10,000 people go to the other spiritual gatherings every day and that not that many come here. Devotion will definitely continue to increase. The sampling will continue to be planted from that. Only those who understood those things in the previous cycle will understand them now. Those people simply relate religious stories, and those who go to hear them, and then return home. And that's it. Here, you have to make so much effort. There is so much upheaval because of purity. Even the government can't do anything. The Pandava government is incognito. There is the name underground army. You, the Shakti army, are incognito. No one can understand you. You are the non-violent Shakti army. No one can understand the meaning of this. They can't even understand the meaning of the words in the Gita. The Father himself says this knowledge disappears. Even Lakshmi and Narayan do not have this knowledge. No one's intellect has the knowledge that I spoke when I established the kingdom. This Baba also used to study the Gita, etc., but he didn't have those things in his intellect. Look how many centers now continue to open. There are even obstacles in a practical way because of purity. There were obstacles earlier too. There is no question of obstacles in other Gita Pathshalas when study places. Here you became Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris. Thus words are not mentioned in the Gita. This is something to be understood. All human beings, not just the people of Bharat, are Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris, children of Brahma, the father of people. All human beings of the whole world refer to Brahma, the father of the people, as Adam. They know he is the first head of the human world, that he is the one who established humanity. It isn't that the world doesn't exist and Brahma is then created and human beings are then created through his mouth. No. If there were no human beings, the mouth-born creation would not be created. There could neither be the mouth-born creation of Brahma nor the physical creation of Brahma. There is the whole world and its sampling is being planted. These are new aspects that have to be understood. It takes time for them to sit in anyone's intellect. Some became very alert in just a month. For instance, the child Ananga in Bangalore was so intoxicated. Even those who have been here for 20 years do not have that much intoxication. He used to dance in happiness. It is, of course, a matter of great happiness when you find God. God comes and protects you from Maya. He then establishes the kingdom of heaven. Baba explains very clearly through this ordinary body. I once again teach you children the same easy Raj Yoga and also teach you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world. You can tell people, come and we will tell you the history from the start of the golden age to the end of the iron age and how the golden age is going to come again. The one who teaches you must also be here. It is because he teaches us that we are able to explain to you. You people have heard a lot from people who relate the Gita. There continue to be so many lectures. However, because they don't belong to this religion, they are not pulled to this side. There will be expansion when your influence spreads. Expansion will take place gradually. You know how poverty-stricken Bharat has become. Many people starve to death. They are very unhappy. They pray to God to come and liberate them from their sorrow. Your children know when there will be the world of happiness. Here, your children fill your aprons with the imperishable jewels of knowledge. Previously, everyone used to listen and speak a great deal, but there was no question of anyone's apron becoming full. Now it is just your aprons that are becoming full. Those who listen to the tape or read the Murli or listen to the Murli are also having their aprons filled. You are the Shiv Shakti army, the ones who fill the aprons of Bharat. Bharat will become very wealthy. However, only those who fill their aprons with rule the kingdom. Bharat was the golden sparrow, and it will become that again. Everyone will become happy. There are so many millions of people in Bharat. There won't be that many people there. Only those who fill their aprons will claim their fortune of the kingdom. There is no question of becoming confused about how this will happen. Just look at Lakshmi and Narayan. They are the masters of the golden age, are they not? Shivbaba is the creator of heaven, and Lakshmi and Narayan are the masters of the golden age. They must definitely have made effort in their previous birth. Their previous birth must have been at the confluence age. The confluence age is benevolent because the world changes at the confluence age. Therefore, the knowledge must definitely have been given at the confluence of the iron age and the golden age. He is now giving it to you once more. Some then ask, how would the incorporeal Supreme Soul come and teach Raj Yoga? So you just show them the picture of the Trimurti. Establishment takes place through Brahma. The one who establishes it will also sustain it. For instance, Christ established his religion and he then definitely had to become a pope in order to sustain it. None of them return home. They definitely have to sustain it. They have to take rebirth. How else would the world population increase? Since there was first the kingdom of the deities in the golden and silver ages, their population should definitely be the largest. So, why is the population of Christians larger? There can be no question of anything being hundreds of thousands of years old. Only those who belong to your clan will understand these things. The arrow will not strike others. This arrow is of knowledge. Baba says, bring anyone so that they can be shot with the arrow of knowledge. If that person belongs to the Brahmin clan, the arrow will strike him. In the scriptures, it is shown that the Yadavas and the Kauravas were killed in the war and that there were just 5 Pandavas left, that they went to the Himalaya and melted. That was not possible. It is remembered that those who commit suicide are very great sinners. There can never be suicide of a soul. A soul goes and commits suicide of his body, that is, a soul destroys his body. It is impossible that the Pandavas who received Srimad from the Supreme Soul went and melted on the mountains. Okay, there were just 5 Pandavas. Where did the rest of the Pandavas go? They haven't shown an army. You know how destruction will take place. You will also see it. Your children will also have many visions. You used to have many visions in the beginning. Sometimes you would invite Lakshmi and sometimes Narayan. You used to have so many visions. Later, at the end, when there are cries of distress, you will gain again visions. When upheaval takes place, your children will all gather here. This is why there are so many buildings being built in Madhuban. Your children will then be entertained by visions. However, this is not like your auntie's home that everyone would come here. Only obedient children who are Baba's helpers will come. If it were a matter of the Pandavas melting away, why would so many buildings be built? If you are confused about anything, you can ask the special beloved children Otherwise, there is also this Brahma Baba sitting here. If he cannot tell you, then the senior Baba, shivbaba, too is sitting here. You have been told that a lot of things still have to be understood. Baba continues to explain the secrets of the whole cycle to you. So many points continue to emerge. There is still time left, and so there must definitely still be some things that are yet to be explained. However, you must definitely make people write the first main thing. Get them to write this in blood. I have the faith that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, truly is teaching us. It isn't that they are changed simply by writing it. They say we wrote it just for the sake of it. Don't beat your head with anyone else too much. Say, God speaks. We consider Shivbaba to be God. He is the ocean of knowledge, the truth, and the living being. He doesn't have a body of his own. Therefore, he would surely take the support of an ordinary body. So, first of all, the Father says, constantly remember me alone. Renounce all bodily relations and remember me. And your sins will be absolved and you will come to me. By remembering the cycle, you will become rulers of the globe. Baba is so sweet, and look how sweet he also makes you. There are signs of the golden age, and they will definitely repeat. There is also the iron age. You are now studying Raj Yoga. Destruction is just ahead. What other proof do you need? Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, become equal to the Father. Maintain the happiness that God comes and protects you from Maya. Second point, don't be confused about anything. Become an obedient child and a complete helper of the Father. Blessing. May you imbibe the sanskars of Father Brahma and thereby become a self-transformer and so a world transformer. Explanation. Father Brahma created in himself sanskars which he reminded all the children of in his final moments, incorporeal, voiceless, and egoless. The sanskars of Father Brahma are the natural sanskars of Brahmins. Always keep these elevated sanskars in front of you throughout the day while performing every action. Check, have all three sanskars emerged? By imbibing that sanskars, you will become a self-transformer and so a world transformer. Slogan. In order to make stage Avyakta, do not look at the image, means body, but look at the living being and the character. Om Shanti. Experience the stage of being merged in love. The Father had so much love for you children that he fulfills all your wishes for happiness and peace in your lives. Not only does the Father give you happiness, but he makes you into the masters of the treasures of happiness. Along with this, he also gives you the pain with which to draw your line of elevated fortune. You can create as much fortune as you want. This is God's love. Stay merged in this love. Om Shanti